The following video is proudly presented by MightyOxTrading. All information contained in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not financial or investment advice. Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Sorry, running a little bit late this morning. I woke up to my computer needing rebooting, and I have everything set up the night before, so that threw me off. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a great Friday. Oh, not everything's set up. Give me a second. I see TICKSTRIKE disappear from my top part. There's one. And there's the other. So, okay, that was easy fix. Hey, Southside player. Good morning, Burl. People are, y'all are like, early this morning. Not that that's a bad thing. Hey, B. Livingston, how you doing? Give me a minute to get my bearings, and hey, the race of man, the wire, hello. So we're trying to get a short signal right here on NASDAQ. It's been coming down here last little bit. Nice little move to catch. So the markets are still in the up area, 12,300. No falls yet. Be interested to see what happens here on Friday. We have some news this morning. Let's look at that before I go through my normal routine. Yeah. I said I'm a little bit off kilter because I had to rush. Sorry about that banging. Oh, we have a Fed speaker speaking in 2 minutes. Just be careful. We have a Fed speaker speaking in 2 minutes. Boyer, he usually says stuff that gets people all upset. And at 8:30 Eastern, U.S. consumer spending month over month, U.S. core PCE price index, U.S. wholesale inventories, retail inventories, U.S. PCE price index. So a whole bunch of stuff popping at 8:30. So markets overnight, let's check them. See, we've kind of consolidated, had a nice move down. I caught this down. You see I'm starting today at $329. Caught this down last night, live on Sharevision. You should join me there if you ever trade in the evenings. And we kind of up and down the rest of the night and started moving up here a little after Europe opened. Hit a high of 373 on NQ. Low was about 222, so we have about 150 points of range. ES has about 35 points of range. Kappa came up, then down, then up. And a buy signal there is covering the bottom, so about 100 points of range. It seems like we have a smaller ranges overnight than normal. Gold, it's been rising up. About 13 points of range. UltraBond just hit a new daily high here recently. A little over, about, well, a little less than 1.5 points of range. Crude tickled 115 and then fell. Is now at a daily low. A little less than 2 points of range. And You see, natural gas was flat for most of the night and then started falling. Just made a new daily low since I moved this just 10 minutes ago. For a range of about 330 ticks. Hey, Warriors Bay and Mystery Life, welcome. Hello. So that's where we sit now. Try to add to the gains. And she's still trying to come down here, but we're consolidating right underneath that SMA line. Bands are tightening. Long on gold. Okay, and world above, what does that have to do with anything trading wise? G-Cart, good morning. How are you today? Burl, is that a buy and hold uh, thing or a day trading thing? Good morning, Leonardo. So it could be kind of a slower morning, although we do have that news stuff popping in about 50 minutes. That gold's been. Oh wait, I know why gold's spotty, because that's the wrong front month. Maybe. Gold rolled, didn't it? There we go. That's the chart we need, but maybe not the chart we deserve. By the way, as we wait for something to happen, I am eating some eggs, so I'll be muting on and off. How's it going today, G-Cart? NQ popped up there. 9.5 point candle, which is a bigger candle than we've seen here in quite a while. Sending a long signal, but yeah, I don't know about it. Glad to hear it. NQ, maybe I should have jumped on it. Everything is kind of hanging about here. Gold did send a short signal. You see it's curling right up. So here's our daily on gold. We see we last above 2,000 here on April 18th. It has crossed the SMA line on the daily chart. And it actually sent me a long signal on the daily chart, which I don't follow because I day trade, but then it fell 19 points back here 4 days ago. So yeah, this does look like an uptrend waiting to happen. That was a Bach. Mission, we have news, a bunch of news at 8:30, so I think something will happen then. Wow, look at this beautiful move on silver. That's a $1,500 move. Popping back down. Thank you. Came up. Glad I didn't jump on that. Now we're coming back down. Low of this move over here is 310. We're at 314. It's really popping too. Then the popping stopped. Stopping, popping. I know, sometimes I sound like I'm having a stroke with the way I just popping, stopping, hopping like a rabbit. Bit of a pullback there. So I asked the other day and only one person responded. Anyone planning on trading on Monday? Good morning, CBR. If there's anyone that'll tune in, I will do a stream on Monday. Market's open till noon. I jumped in here and I'm gonna give back most of my profits. I bet. It did not break resistance or support, I should say. That was a terrible, terrible entry on my part. Let's see if it bounces back down. Yeah, this is a terrible idea. Very terrible idea. This is why I don't get anywhere, because I make these terrible decisions. Okay, you guys agreeing about me making terrible decisions, or are you talking about trading on Monday? Well, still kind of coming down. Good morning, Matt. All said me getting in here is a terrible decision. That said, I got out for a small gain. See if I was stupid to get out there, but it was a small gain nonetheless. Give me 1 second, I check how much of a small gain that was. And I shouldn't have got out. That was the next bad decision. $383. So I got about $50 out of that. So, first win of the morning, and maybe I did get out the right spot as it's kind of just sticking there. We'll see. Either way, yep, I got out too early. Down to 300. There's that move down to VWAP that Southside Playa talked about. ES is already at VWAP. 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 You think it's going to be sideways even with the news pop at 8:30? We have a bunch of news. I jumped out at... Yeah, where am I here? I jumped out at 309, so I cost myself a bunch of money here. As it just popped down to 292. So my eggs are eaten, and I'm about to take my supplements, and then everything will be out of the way for the day. Got a bit of a headache, so I'll take some ibuprofen as well. Ooh, though, that's a little dangerous in the Lilu, isn't it, with this constantly trailing drawdown? I hate constantly trailing drawdowns. I hate them. I hate them. Okay, so we're hanging right around 12,300, right above VWAP on NQ, hanging right around 40 on 58 ES, which is right at VWAP. The world above, the market is closed tomorrow, for it is Saturday. Cool, Pearl. Cool. Hmm. So I guess from Monday, I'll decide at the time whether I'm doing a stream. It might be the case that my alarm goes off and I say screw it. So there may or may not be a stream on Monday. We shall see. Crude trying to pop up. Talking E. Yeah, it's actually saying ES is sending me a short signal on the 15-minute, double short signal even. It's come down 7.5 points on this 15-minute candle that closes in about 30 minutes. Check the B bands. B bands. Yep, it just went. As a matter of fact, the SMA line also just went blue. So 1 week from today, June 3rd, doing one of my all-night sessions, London sessions, starting at 1 a.m. Eastern, going to, no, I'm sorry, you know what? That's 2 a.m. Eastern, isn't it? No, yeah, that should be 2 a.m. Eastern. I gotta fix that. 2 a.m. Eastern to 11 a.m. Eastern. And the London session starts at 3 a.m. Eastern. See, I got mixed up with Central, and that sucks. So I'll have to redo that graphic. Anyway, so 2 a.m. Eastern to 11 a.m. Eastern, we'll do London session. We'll do non-farm payrolls in the U.S. Cash Open. 9 hours of Ox. Hope you'll join me for some or all of that. 1 week from today. I need a better graphic designer. The one I have sucks. Because it's me. There's RTRTR chopping up dynamite again. We're just kind of dancing on view up. Top of the hour here in a minute. Remember, folks, I really appreciate when you hit that like button. It makes me very, very happy. We're right on view up. It's knocking short. Wow, good gold. Pop down. And right back up. We were moved there. Went down 2.4 and right back up. Very, very occasionally, Burl. There's the top of the hour. We were kind of below view up. See, this is where I get frustrated with myself. If I just held that short, I got in it. I mean, it's always good to take profit. You can't, but I got it 312. It's down to 292, or hit 292. Should hit 288. So that'd been a much bigger move. So I'm getting that. I got that short signal in ES. It's already gone down a point and a quarter, but yeah. Russell's just sent a short signal as well in the 15-minute, as did the Dow. So all the indices are agreeing. I play every now and then, Burl. It's I haven't. It's finding time to do stuff. There's a bounce and then Q right back up to the SMA line on the 1 minute. Up to the SMA line. Yeah, I don't know why some people have issues with the subscriptions. Other people have said that. I mean, it's slowly going up. Are you sure you're not already subbed? I don't know why. Wow, did you like hit it a bunch of times, RTR? Because it just showed my subs going up by like 4. So I sometimes see my subs go up and go back down later in the day. Like somehow it's counting them wrong, and then I don't know. YouTube has issues. Yep, and I work between streaming. Oh, Kevin, I mean, I agree, and that's my goal obviously is to trade with more than one contract where I can do that. But right now, if I do a mini, I'm doing one contract at a time. Here's that pullback. I think Southside Player won it. Just boosted up to uh my so-called day job is kind of weird to explain. It's not really a job, more or less. It's some uh, what's it called? Crowdsourcing type work. Do surveys and other odd projects and things through Amazon's Mechanical Turk and other platforms. There's a beautiful bounce here off of VWAP. We hit a low of 288. We're up to 334, so we just bounced like 50 points, which is a pretty big bounce for this time of day. Wow, look at this. So I didn't take that long signal, and that was a mistake. Crude klaxon horn shorting, going short here. But I'm not sure. Maybe we can kind of rangy there on crude. Been a rangy mutt. Remember, we do have news in about 25 minutes. It's mind-numbing. It's horrible. It's needs to go away in my life. I, Most people do it to make extra money. I found a way to do it enough of it that it sustains me for my basic needs, and I became a legend on the Beer Money subreddit. Reddit famous. I do an earnings post that they post at the top of the subreddit each month. That's a subreddit with a million subscribers or whatever it's called on Reddit. Yeah. And it, works well with my, mobility issues. There's the Beer Money subreddit. You can see my post at the top. I may do a monthly earnings report. I'm doing that for like 6 years now. See my little ox icon. So he burst up there, then completely sideways here on NQ. Not completely. It's still trying to pop up a little bit. So I should have took the short on Crude apparently. It's come down about 30 ticks. Good job, player. NQ ticking down. 11 points down. Kappa. What's Kappa doing here? Kappa popping. It's popped up 30 ticks on this 15-minute candle. Oh, that's okay, bro. I mean, the conversation doesn't always have to be trading, especially when things are slow. On Sharevision, we've been talking baseball. We've been talking other things in the evenings. anything we want. Well, I mean, let's not talk about anything that's gonna get YouTube mad at us, but almost anything we want. Preferably no politics or religion. Gold down to the SMA line. The only PC game I play is RuneScape, and I haven't played that in a while. But once I have more screens, I'll probably go back. Don't make fun of me. It's kind of weird that I don't game because my PC is like is basically tricked out for gaming except for the video card. 64 gigs of RAM and an i9 processor. If I can ever get rid of having to earn money regularly and just go to trading, I would have more time for stuff. Gaming, baseball card collecting, sleeping, things like that. Short signal there on NQ at this coming down to the SMA line. Southside player probably happy right now as ES is coming down too, although it has not yet sent me. There's that short signal on ES. I do like racing games, or I mean, it's been a while since I played a racing game, but I used to like racing games. Uh, I have a small SSD that it has the operating system and some. I think it's 500 gigs. And then I have another SSD that's a little bit bigger, and then I actually have a 10 terabyte regular hard drive. Not regular, but old style hard drive. I have no idea why I have 3 hard drives. I didn't build. I mean, I bought all the stuff and a friend built it for me. He's like, well, get all, get a few hard drives. Okay. I just listened. So one time in my life, I actually had some extra money and I spent it on. Actually spent something on myself. And I really thought I was going. I really thought it was overkill originally when I went with 64 gigabytes of RAM. But there's sometimes I'm using more than half of that with the way Chrome and certain things just tie up the RAM. I used to have 5 monitors hooked up to it. Right now I only have 2. Fortunately, I went cheap on the graphics card because I don't game that much. So I thought, man, I don't need to spend money on a big graphics card. That was a mistake because now I'm streaming on all this other stuff, and my graphics card does get a little taxed. So we're about 10 minutes from news. Bunch of news. I don't remember. This is stuff I need to start keeping track of. What kind of reactions various news does. Today. We have U.S. consumer spending month over month. U.S. personal income, U.S. real personal consumption, U.S. core PCE, U.S. wholesale inventories, U.S. retail inventories, U.S. PCE price index, and U.S. advanced goods trade balance all popping in 10 minutes. Bro, I think your computer has to have a video card. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I thought you need video cards just to do mundane things like watch YouTube. But I'm not the most technical person, so I could be wrong. It's weird. 20 years ago, I was at the top of my game. People asked me for advice on PCs. I could take one apart, put it together, figure out what was wrong with it, both software and hardware side. Now I have no idea any of this stuff. My computer's like has a water cooling, water cooled, and I have no idea how that works. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I went with a 1060. I guess now they're like 3060, but the video cards are going to come down in price majorly once Ethereum goes to proof of stake. I don't remember, but when Ethereum changes how it works later this year, all those miners are going to be worthless, so people are going to be selling their video cards. So IQ is just kind of grinded down here. It's just kind of a diagonal line down. Hit a high of 12,348 over here. It's grinded down to 19, so it's grinded down about 30 points. No, I don't think it's going to go to zero. Although, I mean, I don't even really follow. I follow crypto a little bit. I mean, I have a little bit of Doge and I have a whole lot of SHIB just because I have a thing on my computer that can gather SHIB for me. But I don't. I mean, I'm not a big crypto guy at this point. Uh, I do think it's kind of concerning that we've had this nice rally and BTC is still just hanging around 29,000. I do follow the crypto stuff. Part of what turns me off on crypto though is the fact that it seems so, I see all this stuff pumping it on Twitter and all that. And it's just like all these people that just are trying to convince you that Doge is going to go to dollar or $10 and all that. Hey, Seventh Day. But I mean, I had a friend. It's actually the friend that built me this computer. When BTC was about 2,000, he's like, "You should build a miner," and I'm like, ugh, "This isn't gonna take off." Well, that was a mistake. And I still don't understand why we need like hundreds and thousands of coins. I mean, I understand now what BTC can do, especially for some crypto, but I don't understand why there's like 10,000 different coins now. I only have Doge because one of the programs that I run a program on a phone called SimCash, and they pay me no fees in Doge, so I take it in Doge and send it to Coinbase. If it goes up, it goes up. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Oh wow, CBR. I mean, if I ever have money to invest, I probably will invest in some crypto here and there, but I'll probably invest in some dividend stocks first, or real estate or something. Although real estate need kind of someone to manage it. Gold coming down here, sends short signals, but I'm staying flat until after this news because I don't know what this news is going to do. Also, good morning, Diaz family. Welcome. Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, I mean, I don't expect them to do anything. I mean, I have like a million and a half SHIB, so if it ever somehow do what a Doge did, I would be in good shape, but I don't ever expect anything like that to happen. And now they're launching Luna 2.0. This gold would have been good to short. It went down like 20 ticks. Does it go into the news report here at 8:30? We are 1 for 1 on trading this morning. We're up $383. But most of that was from last night, trading the Asia session. I caught about $60 this morning, $50, 48, something like that. positive momentum. TCP, I have not taken any trades in the last 2 days. I really need to figure out something for that. Gold's continuing to come down. Oh, it's wrapped in those bands. So 30 seconds till news. We'll see what kind of pop we get. Pop, pop. The news is going to drop. Oh my god, I don't believe I just did that. Well, so far it's not rocking my world. Oh, now okay. Now we got some world rocking going on. That's down 10 points on NQ. ES sending a short signal hanging right above that VWAP. So far, not much. There might have been so much news that it didn't really know which way to go yet. Oh, there we go. There's a long signal. Wow. It's popped up 30 points. 36 points at the top. Pulling back as it bursts through those upper bands. AS popped 9 points. Also burst through those upper bands. Big move down there on gold, 3 points. We gotta come back down now. Oh, wow, yep. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. There's some science for you here on this early Friday morning. Get your textbooks out and open to chapter 9. So as we see how this plays out, I'll look at the news results just to see. So far, confusion reigns here. Still hanging right above VWAP on both ES and NQ. See the pop down on gold. Ooh, Treasuries popped down too. Actually, they popped down right before the news and then with the news. Copper's coming down, probably unrelated. And we have no idea what we're doing here on the NQs. So news, let's see here. U.S. consumer spending month over month was 0.9%. They expected 0.8%, so a beat. U.S. personal income month over month missed it by a tenth of a percent. Personal consumption hit. U.S. wholesale inventories beat expectations. U.S. PCE price index beat expectations. And U.S. advanced goods trade balance, whatever that is, apparently beat expectations. Long signal firing on NQ. But I'm not ready to take it yet. I'm staying out for now because I don't know. Our bands really didn't move much. They're maybe trying to push up. I don't know. High over here was 48. Hey, Playa, you didn't get hurt by that, did you? Wasn't sure if you ever entered that short or if you were still watching. Yeah, I'm not jumping in there yet. Probably making a mistake not jumping in there because, well, obviously because it's already up 10 points, but still, I don't like the way it's hugging that band. But sometimes you have band huggers when you've been squeezing, and when we were squeezing, band huggers, they're like tree huggers. There's a weird kind of grind up here, slow. We'll see how far we go. Still not above that 348, or we hit 353 on that burst up there on the news. Yep, I should have jumped in on the NQ. So missed opportunity here. 35 up to 61 so far. Look at it go. So yep, I screwed up by not jumping in. That's 30 points, 35 points I could have had so far. Remind me I'm an idiot. So it took a couple minutes for the algos to digest the news, but look at this go. Hey, hip hop TV Dallas. Hip hop and it don't stop. How are you doing? Welcome. I don't recognize your name if this is the first time here. Glad you're joining me. Hope you hit subscribe to join the herd if you like what you see. Up 50 points in the last 4 minutes. And still going. Wow. We're just under 12,400 now. Rolling along. Pulling back a bit here. Okay, cool. Cool, play. I knew you were talking about that possible short, so I saying this might not be good. See, this would have hurt me if I had been. Wait, didn't I see a short signal on one of these? I guess not. Yeah, over here. Yes, it sent me. Oh, that's a 5-minute chart. That's why. This 15-minute chart, this short would have hurt me if I had taken it, but I would not have taken it because we still had the white band. Now it's sending a long signal. Going up 70 points on this 15-minute candle. Going up, and we had a new high of the day on both NQ and ES. New high of the week, for that matter. Let's see, when was the last time we were here? The 18th. Not that long ago, 9 days. Uh, that's a good question. That's how almost everybody, even the companies will release their news reports and earnings reports before the bell or after the bell. Um, I don't 100. I don't have the answer. I Maybe somebody else does, but I don't. Well, that's our conspiracy theory answer, and it might be true. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure there's a official answer somewhere. Now that's at FMOC meeting minutes and the regular FMOC meeting. Those come out during market hours. That's 2 p.m. Eastern in the afternoon. Just under 12,400 now. It's sniffing it. Doesn't like to be sniffed. Who does like to be sniffed? Okay, now it's getting weird. Anyway, copper continues to come down. Treasuries are kind of all over the place all of a sudden. Natural gas has fallen. Natural gas has fallen to a new low of the day. Crude actually hit a new low of the day as well before popping up. There is a lot of manipulation in the markets. Algo trading and all this other stuff. And it's stuff we have to be aware of and fight against. Wiser the most. Uh, Tomorrow's Saturday. But good morning, and I hope I just made your day by making you realize that tomorrow's the weekend and you can sleep in. We just hit 400, 12,400. ES hit a high of 40.80. Slightly back under 400. Crude's pulling back to the SMA line. So as the market takes a little breath, let's check our 15-minute charts and see if there's any opportunities. Nice bounce there on the 15 off for copper. Came up, but bounced right back down. Euro's been coming down most of the night. Pound sent a long signal there, but Yeah, it would have worked for a little bit. Short signal there on the yen. Long signal didn't work. Gold. I have on the daily chart. Oops. Wow, that signal on gold, but here's why wouldn't I have taken it? Why wouldn't I not take this? We are well into that fourth band. I think we hit a fifth band. Maybe a sixth band. This is already bounced, obviously. Went down to 1852 and up to 1855 already. See how high that bounces. Silver did the same pullback there. Its SMA line. Platinum did the same. UltraBond sending a short signal, but into that upper SMA line. 5-year T-note. Wow. It's the biggest candle I've ever seen on it. Crude on the 15. Kind of just hanging out below the SMA line. Short signal to take would have been back here while I was still sleeping. I really need to figure out how to stop sleeping. What's sarcasm? So, agriculture is closed now, but yeah, nothing real exciting there. That buy signal on corn would be nice. That's where things stand on 15-minute charts as we kind of just sit here. Taking one trade this morning, and it was a winner. It took like 5 trades during the easy for me to say. Asia session. 1-4, no, 1-3, lost 2. NQ's continuing to hit up. And this was my missed opportunity, obviously. This long signal here right after the news. I gotta get better at taking trades after news and after the open, because this was a beautiful opportunity. Going up about 65 points, just hitting a new high of 409. Talking about crude playa, or think it's coming down. The UltraBond did send a short signal there, and that would have been a nice little catch. We're still going up here on NQ. NQ is just absolutely laughing at me for not taking this long. I don't like being laughed at. It reminds me of my childhood. Yep, still going up. So we've now gone up a full 100 points since this long signal here, with no end in sight. By the way, who was it that said we weren't going to have anything happen until the bell? Just kidding with you. Pausing here, about 12, just under 12,430. Oh, here's why we're running. U.S. inflation rate slows to 6.3%, the PCE shows. And it says price pressures could be near the peak. That's why we're running. Taking a breath here now. Gold is suddenly squeezing. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So is anyone else taking any trades this morning? Besides Playa and me? Pulling back just a bit to 420. Light it up. So what's the overall result, Matt? Up or down? I thought you and NQ were having a trial separation. Why does that snap? So, micro copper is finally getting some volume. They brought that out at the beginning of the month. That's very equal there, Matt. So I used to be a big copper fan. I haven't traded in a while. Micro copper came out at the beginning of the month and it started having volume. Not a lot of volume, but some volume that it can play. And micro copper is like $1.25 a tick. So I might start playing this, but unfortunately, I can't understand Earn the Trade's decision about what micros cost. Even with live commissions, at $1.25 a tick, and their commissions on it is 224 round term. So you gotta like you're almost getting 3 ticks before you even get any profit. Yep, crude has bounced back up. Short signal firing on NQ there, but we're still have a white SMA line. I'm sorry to hear that, CBR. You'll get it back. We're starting to hear some downward popping here on TICKSTRIKE for NQ and YM. Not sure why I never brought up ES, but anyway. Gold trying to pop back up now. Crude's just under VWAP. Um, by like 30 ticks, but close enough. What's gold's VWAP? It's right under VWAP there too. Yay. Matt, Apex or Bowenox? Didn't you get a Bowenox the other day? So are we gonna break VWAP on gold? It's spitting. I swear the sound I have on gold on TICKSTRIKE sounds like a. Okay. So maybe I thought you went with Bowenox with the because of the end of day drawdown thingy. Oh, okay. Crude trying to send me a long signal in the 15-minute chart, but it's below a downtrending SMA line. Every time I get too many accounts, I just decide to blow a couple and reduce the numbers. So we're about a half an hour now till the bell. Which means any moment now, Ace Trade should roll in and say he's gotten 2 points. And Crude just broke Crude's broke VWAP and then bounced off of it. Crude desk opens here, so be interesting to see what it does. Gold, again, I'm here sitting here and it broke VWAP. I gotta stop, I like VWAP, I really do, but on some of this I gotta stop looking at because I decided not to grab this long signal because of VWAP on gold, and it's gone up 3 points. There. Excellent, Matt. Good job. You see Crude bouncing down red off the VWAP as their desk opens. Long signal firing on NQ there. That's interesting as well. It came down, never really broke that SMA, trying to come back up. There's the move down on Crude with the desk opening. At a high of 113.96, already down to 113. But hit a low of 113.53, bounced off the SMA line. Trying to decide what I want to do here with this NQ. I don't know if it's trying to grind up here or not. It's 5 points below that recent high, or actually it's the high of the day, so I can't say recent high, but high of the day. Oops. I have a chart up ready to go. If we start hearing some clicking. Oh, another missed opportunity there in gold. It's popped up to 61.4. Yeah, there's a pullback to the SMA line again on NQ. Short signal firing on Crude. NQ sending that short signal. It's kind of like indecisive now. I don't know which way it wants to go. Which way do we go, George? Which way do we go? Bands are... see, this is... I mean, I like VWAP. This is one of the problems with VWAP on TradingView. It scrunches my charts. Oh, maybe it doesn't scrunch my chart. Why is this so scrunchy? Crude now bouncing back up. Off that VWAP, bounce back up 25 ticks. I'm sorry, not off VWAP, off the SMA line. Heading back up toward VWAP. 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 I don't know how many people I scare away. Gold, see that big bounce there. It did break that fourth band. Like I said, I almost predicted that bounce. I should have played that bounce. Platinum doing that same exact move. Good morning, Ace. How are you today? Crude sending a long signal. Right back up to VWAP. I promise I won't sing VWAP every time I say VWAP. 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 And broke VWAP up to 114. A lot of clanging. Hanging right on it now. Everything's kind of slow now. I might be seeing slowness until the openness. Yes, I realize half the stuff I say doesn't make sense. Kind of a neat effect. Probably making people sick. NQ looking like it's trying to just slowly grind down here. And again, we bounced off of VWAP on Crude back down to that SMA line. But if we look at NQ, it's trying to send me the second short. We're at 12,413-ish. When it came up before, bounced down to 12,407. We do have a red SMA. I'm sorry, blue red SMA. It's like, is this a good idea here or not? Yep, there's crude coming back down. Crude. Crude's been a little bit bipolar here, but up and down, up and down. Maybe it's just exercising. Excuse me 1 second. I'm back. Did you miss me? Thank you. Still trying to flirt with this short signal. So I did get the short signal here on NQ. I don't know about it. Well, we're gonna go with 2 micros. And we're gonna try this. See, I'm not sold on it, so I went with micros. And it looks like it's trying to pop up. Stops above the SMA line. I like it when you and I think the same way, Ace. See how this goes. I will not hold it through the open. We're 15 minutes from the open. There's some nice. I'm hearing some. I was hearing some down ticking on TICKSTRIKE. But yeah, it's not moving real fast. Hanging right around my entry. I'm moving my stop to the SMA line. So it's about 9-point risk on 2 micros, so it's about a $36 risk. Quick reminder, folks, that next week, next Friday, June 3rd, we'll be doing a London session starting at 2 a.m. Eastern. It says 1 a.m. I gotta correct that. And we're doing London. We're doing non-farm payrolls. Well, I screwed it all up. I put it all in my time instead of Eastern time. Oops. I gotta redo that whole thing. U.S. cash open. So that's Central time. Anyway, we will be doing that next week starting at 2 a.m. Eastern until 11 a.m. Eastern. 9 hours of Ox. I hope you'll join me for some or all of that. 1 week from today. Hey, there's a move back down. There we go. Hearing some knocking on TICKSTRIKE. There's 2 points. Short signal firing on ES. Heading down here. 11 minutes to the open. Or 10 and a half. Back under 12,400. Pausing here about 12,395. Down to 12,390. $15 points in the profit. No, 20 points in the profit. Trying to break through 390 here. Yeah, Crude is being a little weird there, isn't it? If this keeps hanging around 390 without breaking it, I'll cut it. We're about $77 in the profit right now. I'm moving my stop to above the wick of this candle here 2 candles ago. Hey, Shabbat. Flocka. There we go. There's a possible breakthrough. $384. I never trade the Russell Micro. Okay, we are 5 points from my profit target. Hey, RJ. NQ is tougher to trade. I admit that. $100 in the profit here. We're 5 minutes before the bell. I never hold trades this close to the bell. Popping back up. Okay, I closed it out after that move up. And we've added some. Obviously, I gave back a bunch on that last candle. Let me look at the stats. Where am I? There am I. 443. We were at. Wrong notepad. So that was a $60 win. Nothing to write home about, but we're up $443 now on the day. Great job, Matt. I definitely got out at the right time. That was a big 13-point candle there. I mean, obviously, getting out at the right time would meant getting out before that candle, but either way. So now we'll wait until we'll be flat until after the bell. And Q, actually sending long signals there. Obviously not taking them. You're not going to fall for that thing, Q. Not one bit. Oh, look at the UltraBond. That's just weird, too. Made a new daily high there, though. Oh, CFT's having fun. Oh, that's right. CFT doesn't usually trade on Fridays. So let's move over to our 1 and 5 minute charts here on NQ, NES. We'll watch the open. Weevils wobble, but they don't fall down. Hello, 2020. Hope you're having a good 2022. Hello, Arthur. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's see, we're ticking up here. Actually, this 5 minute candle on NQ is up 24 points. So we head into the open, kind of a bounce off that SMA line on the 5 minutes. It'll be interesting. Both the 1 and the 5 minute point toward moving up at the open. This is a 15 minute, say quick. 15 minutes indecisive. There's our open. Everything's ticking up. 15 points so far. Interesting, I'm getting divergence there. YM was ticking red and Q is ticking green. And there's NQ popping down. So NQ popped up by 17 points and now we're back down to red. Everything got silent. Did I lose connection or something? No, it's still moving. Wow, TICKSTRIKE got deadly silent, which is really weird. Oh, there we go. Now we're getting clicking. Long signal firing on that 5-minute chart. Now we're heading up 32 points. New daily high 12,439. And boom, big time move up 40 points. Oh, I actually got to turn my volume down. TICKSTRIKE's annoying. 12,447 is the new high. Pulled back by 10. Gold also going crazy. 46 points. ES up by 7. See these strong candles up. Up almost 50 points now. And they're just past 50, kind of wobbling there. You can see TICKSTRIKE up in the upper right hand corner. Now we're quiet again. So right now, oh, there we go. About 60 points up. ES is about 10. Hey, Black Beauty. So I keep trying to get up to 12,500. High is 12,470. Crude now clanging. We got the clanging Crude. Sounds like a good band name. Welcome, the clanging Crude. And quiet once again befalls. Exactly 60 points on that candle right now on NQ as we wait to see the next move. Gold pulling back a little bit. 1 minute left on this opening 5-minute candle. Pulling back. It's pulled back by about 20 points. And that's the first 5-minute candle in the books. Up 39 3/4. ES ended up being up 8 points. Let's go see what everything else is doing. Gold sending a short signal there. It's been kind of sideways-ish though. As has crude. Crude not really picking a direction either, just kind of sitting on view up. Copper sending a short. Russell sent a short there. Natural gas coming down. And another move up here for NQ. Another new high of the day here. Just hit 12,478. Can we hit 12,500? Do I hear 12,500? Right now we got 12,480, 12,482, 12,482 going once, going twice. Up 12,483. Sorry, I'll stop that. That was annoying. So as of now, looks like another good day in the markets, or at least for people that are long. Got a feeling I'm going to see a reversal Friday sell-off, especially since it's before a holiday. High so far, 12,494. Still trying to head up. Great job, Matt. Player, are you talking crude or are you talking ES? We're just shy of 12,500. We had 12,499. Cool. We did hit 4,100 on ES, 4,100, and then bounced down, back down under. So just both things came very close or hit even numbers, and we're kind of rejecting off of that area. But not really. Actually, ES back to green there. See more red on NQ, green on ES. Interesting. So we just did get about 500. A quick burst up there to 513. ES at 4103. Next resistance area will be 594. We popped up to 594 here on the 22nd. I'm sorry, on the 18th, before dropping harsh the rest of the day, and then not until back until the 9th, where we're here last. Back under 500, pull back. Yep. We pulled back by about 40 points in 3 minutes. Gold resting on VWAP. Crude resting right below 114. Really indecisive day looks like for crude. Gold just broke VWAP, so that short on gold there that occurred 4 minutes after the open would have been beautiful. Down about 3 points. I'm going to chart out crude this week for, this past week, this weekend. I want to get my confidence back in trading it. I've been very hesitant on it, even if it's micros for our bet. Market's got to take a breath. I also might be a little bit hesitant the rest of the day. I am up $443 today. Which is a good day. Very good day, and I'll probably be a little bit cautious. I don't want to give back or too much. Good job on making up the loss though, CBR. There's a 25-point candle here. Thank you, Ace. Crude sending me short signals, but it's been a mess here the last hour or so. Half hour, whatever. Heading back up. Hey, James. So James just asked me a question on Discord about market hours for the Memorial Day. Market's open till noon Central Time. I think it's Central Time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Central Time on Monday. So it's only really closed for a few hours. But with the banks and everything having off, it's going to be a lot lighter volume. And I'm still not sure if I'm streaming on Monday or not. Big move up here. Long signal firing. Not sure I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Got 30 seconds to decide. High so far has been 12.513. We're sitting about 20 points, no, 15 points below that. Long signals, it's sitting like right where the long signal will fire, right on 500. Taking the long. Up. Pulling back on me. I shouldn't have taken that long. Yep, it's gonna stop me out. Maybe? Yep. Okay, so gate back there. I wasn't sure about it, should have stayed out. I had those bands that were kind of horizontal. So that was a bummer. Gave back my last trade basically. Still up 380.50 on the day. Up, when we update that P&L. Crude trying to head up. It became stop me out and then is now trying to head up. Watch this. Maybe not. We'll see where it goes. Kind of sideways. Because why not? Crude heading up. Has not done that pullback that was expected. Long signal firing here. That's why I traded resistance, because it just from my entry I would have went up 10 points. Hit the same target there. So hip hop, are you here in a different name? Because I've seen that expression before from somebody else. Great job, Matt. Good job, Leonardo. Pull back here. So I got right up to that same level. Maybe a double top. So anyway, I got in at the 507, so I could have got 6 or 7 points. Granted, it would have been better if I did N and Q instead of M and Q on that trade. Yeah, but obviously I would have took the loss there. Either way. But I still feel like we have some momentum to the upside. I should say, room to the upside, which is why I took that trade. It just wasn't ready for it. Better entry with 2 candles earlier, obviously, when it kind of came down here and then bounced. First green candle confirmation of an attempted bounce. And would have got in at 63 instead of 30 points later. New high on MQ, 516. Hanging right around 500. So there we go. There's the move up that I was expecting. So this is why, someone just asked why take a longer resistance, because I did expect to move higher to the upside. The problem was I just didn't give it enough room for a pullback, and that was on me, obviously. Did pull back, but from my entry, it would have gone up 30 points if I had given it the room to do so. I still feel like we're heading up, but I'm not going to jump back in and give any more back at this point until I have an A plus set up. I have about an hour left on the stream. I do want to thank everyone for joining me. Hope everyone's having a great Friday as we head into the long weekend. There we go. Move up. Rising up. So I'm upset that I didn't give it more room to roam. I should have went in with 1 micro instead of 2 and just gave it a bigger stop. Crude sideways at around 114.30. Gold sideways at around 1860. Oh, okay. Okay, hip hop. I've never been there. Mind you, folks, if you're liking the content of the stream, if you're enjoying it here, I'd love if you hit that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. Struggling here around the 254 area. No, sorry, 12, 526 to 530 area. Totally misread that. Not sure what I was reading. Gold sending a short signal, so we came down nicely on gold. It's kind of bounced up, now trying to head back down. Pulling back here. So we hit a high of 32, pull back to 15. Right, but I should have taken that short on golds. I keep saying that. I keep saying about these trades on gold that I'm missing. But a lot of ticking pulling back here on NQ. Gold sending a short signal there on the 15-minute chart that I might. Ooh, so it's a new. This is a. Oh, wow, sending. Okay, that's. We hit the top of the hour. I'll have to keep an eye on that. And there goes Nasdaq again. Yeah, Matt, I'm looking at GC and CL actually for the micros I won't thinking that that's my potential way to get out of trouble in the TCP. I hear gold. Gold is sending me a short signal here. Oops. But like, if I can catch, a buy signal on the 15, this would have been a $50 move. I need to do something for the TCP. Or I just need to YOLO it and let it die. The short signal actually looks good on gold. It's come down to 3 points. NQ still heading up. So my long into resistance earlier would have been good if I had given it a wider stop. I don't know. I can only play 2 micros, so that's like moving 250. Well, $10 a point. Maybe. I can never find a good reward to risk on. 50 cents a point on, right? What is MES? MES is $1.25. Oh, no, $5. $5 a point. I don't know if I'm gonna get getting 10 points on ES is rare to get like a $50 trade. Hit a high of 12,547. Kind of bands are kind of curling around it. We'll have to find another trade, but I'm not gonna force it. Oh no, Matt. I appreciate it. I've been trying to figure out. I was trying YM with MYM with a 10-point stop, hoping for a big move down or up. Big move one way or the other. I'll be doing some studying this weekend. I've also been thinking about playing the currencies. Currencies that have low tick values. So here's the New Zealand dollar. Its tick value is $5, I believe. Yeah, $5. So this would have been a nice $100 move in the middle of the night. Oh, back here. Oh wow, I missed this last night. Look at this beautiful move up on the New Zealand dollar. 75 ticks at $5 a tick. And I could have done, I could have done like just a 6-tick stop, which would have been a $30 risk to the SMA line. So what? That's 75 times 5. I've been 375 bucks. That would have worked. Hello, Marianne. Welcome. I don't recognize your name. If you're new to the stream, welcome. Glad to have you. If you like what you see, I hope you subscribe. Welcome. So IQ is trying to continue up. There's that 550 that RJ talked about earlier. Bounced off 553. ES hit a high of 4118.75 earlier. It's not making new highs right now in these candles like NQ is. Not far away, but Crude sending a long signal again. Recent high was 114.37. It's just slightly below that level. Gold popping up. Everything clicking. Wow. 562. Remember, RJ said there will be some sticky areas between 550 and 580. Hey, CFT. Actually, the high is like 50. How you doing, CFT? Everyone, a celebrity has entered. My record for likes is 39. Excuse me 1 second. Yep, I hear that Daryl Martin interview is going to be click, click, boom. Anyway, we just hit 564 and bounced. One more reminder, folks, for anyone that has just popped in. And I'll be reminding you all next week, too. And again, these times are wrong. I got to change this whole graphic, which sucks. Next Friday, doing an extended overnight stream starting at 2 a.m. Eastern, not 1 a.m. Eastern. We'll be trading the London session. We'll be trading the non-farm payroll report. We'll be trading the U.S. cash open. It will be 9 hours of a live stream. Hope you can join me for some or all of that. We do those once a month, usually on non-farm payrolls day. Yep, it's a fancy picture. There's all the wrong times on it. Goblins are always a good thing unless they scare people as mothers. So definitely a strong day. I still think though, RJ, what do you think? Do you think we're going to see an afternoon sell-off because it's Friday before holiday? Yes, Mr. Porsche. Okay. That's a good point, RJ. As we continue to head up, it's always frustrating when you look at this. This is the market since open, and there's a lot of easy plays here. And obviously, I got stopped out on one and didn't take any others. But since the open now, no, I'm sorry, this is actually the news report. This is the open. So we're up 170 points. What's ticking? Tesla ticking. So our new high of the day here is 12,572. Can we hit 12,600? Remember I said if we look at the daily chart, first of all, let me move my yellow line. If we look at the daily chart, back here on the 18th, we hit 12,594. And then the next Next big number after that is 12,637. Long signal firing on the yen. I might consider that if it stays. Pull back here by 8 points. Time for a drink. Hanging around 114. Did pull back from 114.37. It's still indecisive, in my opinion. In my opinion, doesn't really matter. Leonardo, I think CFT is already gone. But if you ever want to talk with CFT, join the Earn the Trade Discord. Me and CFT are mods over there. He's very responsive there. If anyone wants a link to it, and by the way, you do not need to be a member of Earn the Trade or ever be a customer of Earn the Trade or ever use Earn the Trade to be part of the Earn the Trade Discord. It's just a lot of good trader talk over there. Give me a second, I can get a link to it. Or an invite code or whatever the heck it is. No. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's the Discord link for Earn the Trade. Love to have you over there. Like I said, I'm a mod there. Try to keep on top of the spam bots. Good trader talk. A lot of good information there. Back and forth information. I believe you can change your nickname. But it doesn't really matter either way. We're still kind of grinding up here. These are smaller candles now, 5, 6, 3 points, so on and so forth. And Q. Just hit another new high. So we're watching this kind of grind up. ES is up to 41.23. I swear to God, there's going to be a time where I'm going to just be brave enough to run with these, get what I need. That's kind of weird. Just hit 12,580, which I believe was where one of what levels RJ was talking about. A little bit of a pullback there. We hit a 582, pulling back by 7 points or so. It's, you watch how it's just riding the top of this, right by the band. It hasn't not even coming close to touching the SMA line in almost 20 minutes. Now it might be coming down now. May have found the top. We'll see. So there's that yen sending that long. Crude also sending a signal. Crude sending a long. Still got a downtrending on the SMA on crude on 15. Crude just meandering there in the SMA line. Gold hanging right under VWAP. 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 Crude. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. And Q finally back to, so it said about not touching the SMA line. It's just about to touch the SMA line. I think it might be an inappropriate touch. Yep. Signal on the yen went away. Yeah, that sucks. Gonna actually do a yen trade. And Q pulling back is trying to break that SMA. Hope it realizes if it breaks it, it buys it. Yes, you can all say my jokes are lame today. Trying to bounce on the SMA. Not working. Not seeing anything obvious that I want to take, yeah. Crude. That long signal went away on the 15 as well. Agriculture failing. Short signal there on soybean oil. Yes, I do sometimes trade agriculture. That's a good short signal actually. Okay, we got crude falling. Oops. Crude sending a short signal. Sitting right on VWAP again. Crude's back below 114. Gold trying to convince me it wants to go long right under VWAP here. Recent high of 1861 and 5. Everything's kind of lost its oomph. And Q trying to pop back up again. So nice little bounce on that SMA. Yep. New day. New daily high on NQ again. Still trying for that 600. It keeps making a new high and then pulls back. I mean, that was just a new high by like a point. Pull back. Looking like it might head sideways. Kind of looks like a rocket. RSI is tight at the top. Tesla must be having a good day today. It's been going wild on TICKSTRIKE all morning. Yep, it's been having a good day. Tesla's up about $30 a share. And Q's trying another leg up. There's 12,585. It's only getting a couple of points each time that it makes a new high, but bless its heart for trying. Bless its heart. So high here, it was now 12,590. So do we hear 6? Remember the 12,594 was the high from the 18th. So if you're a supply and demand trader, you would take that as probably a supply zone. Just a lot of ticking and clicking on TICKSTRIKE. Crude still pulling down. There's a lot of ticking going on in TICKSTRIKE, but it's not really going up much. In fact, there's a bit of a pullback. So it hit 12,593. It hit within one tick of that high from the other day. Here, again, daily chart here. You can see here, back on the 19th, before it bottomed out, it just totally whooshed down that day. But it went up to 12,594. We just hit 593 and 3/4. So interesting. What's also interesting is we are above the RSI. The RSI is above the Bollinger Band. That's also an indication of a reversal. So that's all interesting. Very interesting. We'll see where it does. I'm not going to play that reversal, obviously, but something to keep in mind. Crude just seems totally indecisive, and this is kind of an ugly chart. I mean, it's kind of grinded up here since, about 7:30. Did grind up nicely, but I mean, it's in the most ugly way possible. This. About a 15-point pullback here to the SMA. Gold just dropped. We don't judge for height here. Okay, so now we're getting a bunch of ticking on tick strike reversal possibly here. Short signals firing. I got a short signal firing on ES. It's already turned blue. Got a bit of divergence there because we don't have that. We still have uptrending bands and an uptrending SMA line on NQ. So do we try it? Do we try it? Do we try it? That's the question. An ES chart here. Try to time an entry. Okay, see, it was good I didn't get in there. Let's see if this bounces up. We'll wait. We're patient. NQ did go blue now. I'll have a blue SMA. So I'm in on ES. Stop above that last candle, which is about a 2.5 point stop. Which means if this doesn't work, I'm giving back most of my gains for the day. Hate it when it all gets quiet. Probably should have went with NQ. Yep. Not looking good. Yep, stopped out. Darn it. Curled around. Idiot play. And of course, see, everyone says trade ES, trade ES, trade ES. NQ is too much. NQ's still heading down. ES popped up and knocked me out. Fuck me. 250. We're now up 255 on the day. It's still a green day. But not the progress I was hoping for today. Crude popping back up to its SMA line. Gold once again telling me I should trade it. Did finally break through VWAP. VWAP. Slow moving. Trying an NQ. There we go. Oh, it's bouncing. I'm out. Took a small loss. Doesn't seem to want to break that 1250 level. I'm an idiot. If I gotten in right on the short signal instead of worrying about stupid ES, I could have got 20 points. And I did get out. At least I got out at the right time. About a 2-point loss. So I keep giving back today now. There's a guy in the Earn the Trade Discord that called this perfectly. He shorted at 12. He said as it was coming up that he liked the 12,592 level to short, and he just nailed 50 points off that short. And he called it like back here before it hit that 12,593. So we have about 10 minutes left on the stream unless something exciting happens. Reminder, folks, that I stream every morning, 7:30 Eastern, Monday through Friday. Have a great weekend, Burl. Thanks. And then every evening on Sharevision, Sunday through Thursday at 7:45. If you're an evening trader or like watching people trade in the evenings, I'd love for you to join me on Sharevision. Nightbot just posted the link. I need some more followers over there to get the most possible monetization. So even if you don't like to watch evening streams, if you join, I'll appreciate if you joined over there and followed me. If anyone here has served in the military, I thank you for your service. If anyone here has ever lost a friend or family member that was serving, I appreciate your sacrifice. We should all need to remember that this holiday weekend is not just about having an extra day off and having picnics or barbecues or whatever, but to remember that our freedom here in the U.S., and I know not everyone here is from the U.S., but our freedom here in the U.S. comes from people that were willing to sacrifice everything to protect it and to gain it. Watching, see if NQ wants to continue coming down. It's kind of sideways. Did have a big up candle, then a big down candle. Getting some downward clicking. There we go. There's the down move. Big move down. 18 points. Do I want to take a short here? Not 100% sure. I got 6 seconds to decide. No real resistance or support until 449. I'm gonna jump in here, I think. Maybe not. Oops. Nope. I'm gonna give back my profit. It's not gonna continue going. Darn it. Okay, so I'm flat now on the day. I gave back $443 in profit, back to zero. What the hell? Oh no, I'm still at $5.50 on the day. Nothing was working for me since earlier this morning now. Probably shouldn't have taken that trade. It was right up against that Bollinger, and here it comes again. So I keep getting stopped out just to... I can't review my videos. I hate listening to my own voice. It drives me up a wall. I'd rather hear fingernails on a chalkboard. Well, this was kind of with... I mean, I did get the short signal there, but I think let's say late? And see, I was right. Oh, that just makes me madder. My entry was at 35. So I was 4 points late. And my stop was at 45. Okay, I figured out what the problem was. I have the wrong parameters in place. I have a 15 and 10 in place instead of the 30-15. That was my mistake. Too tight of a stop there. Man. He's right. Oh, give it to me, please. Yeah, you're right. And you are right. That time I did not jump. I was trying to play off that short signal, but... I hate trading. I really do. Not a good way to end this weekend. I really was hoping to actually have some positive momentum to go into the week, and instead I gave it all back. So we're going to call it there for the day. My mood has gone bad. I hope everyone's having a great weekend. And I will be back. I'm not sure if I'm streaming Monday or not. I'm probably not going to stream Monday, but we'll see. Not sure about Sunday night either. But either we'll be back Monday or Tuesday morning here on YouTube, or Sunday or Monday night on Sharevision. Hope everyone has a great weekend, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye. I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. If you did, I'll love if you hit the thumbs up button. Remember, we do stream every morning on YouTube and Twitch from 7:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. and every evening on Sharevision from 7:45 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. and every Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. Also, I'd love to have you follow me on social media. We're on Twitter at MightyOxTrading, Instagram at MightyOxTrading, and Reddit at r ox market trading. Have a great day.